Episode 5, Week 5. As normal, I'll leave a description of this setup at home in the notes below. We've now done 2,638 miles in the Egolf. So we'll put that in the purple line as normal, which works out at 109 miles for the week and a total of 777 since the beginning of the logs. The generation this week has rose to 29,084 kilowatt hours, which works out at 29 for the week and 95 since the beginning of the logs. I completely missed the cut-off for my energy device, but this is how it is from Tuesday the 4th of February. And the import reading has gone to 4,780 kilowatt hours, which gives us a total used of 406 kilowatt hours for the week. And since the logs start, we've used 2,189 kilowatt hours within the month of January, which is a huge amount of electricity considering what we used to use. The Tesla app says we've used 413 kilowatt hours drawn from the grid. The Tesla powerwall, we took 87.2 kilowatt hours from that, and we produced 28.8 kilowatt hours from the solar array. And the home usage was 425 kilowatt hours. So there's about a 12 kilowatt hours discrepancy from what the home use compared with what we pulled from the grid. And this breaks down as on Monday we pulled 53.8 kilowatts from the grid with 0.1 going back. The Powerwall gave out 13 kilowatt hours. We got 3.7 kilowatts from the PV, and the home usage was 55.6 kilowatt hours. On the Tuesday, we pulled 68.1 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.1 going back. 12.7 came from the Powerwall, 4.6 kilowatt hours from the PV, and the home usage was 78 kilowatt hours. And on Wednesday, we pulled 75.6 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.2 going back. The Powerwall, we got 13.2 kilowatt hours from that. PV gave off 4.4 kilowatt hours, and the home usage was 78.0 kilowatt hours. On Thursday, quite a low usage on Thursday, and this was the only day of the week where the home usage was higher than the grid by 0.2 kilowatts. So the grid usage was 58.1 kilowatts with 0.1 going back, 12.2 from the Powerwall, 3.6 from the solar PV, and 58.3 kilowatt hours was the home usage. On Friday, 58.4 kilowatt hours came from the grid with nothing going back, 15.3 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. That was the most of the whole week. 2.3 kilowatt hours came from the PV, so quite a low production from the solar, and 60.4 kilowatt hours for the home usage. On Saturday, we pulled 52.8 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.1 going back, 10.3 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, 6.1 for the solar, and that was the most of the week, and the home usage was 53.2 kilowatt hours. And finally, Sunday, we pulled 46.4 kilowatt hours from the grid, which was the lowest of the week with 0.1 going back. 10.5 came from the Powerwall. The solar produced 4 kilowatt hours, and the home usage was 49.4 kilowatt hours for the day. And the main reason for this was that the power was quite expensive on Sunday, so we decided not to do the charging of the car and minimal charging of the hot water and things like that. Here is the gas usage and the cost of the gas. It's barely worth paying the daily charge on the gas for the amount we use, but the wife likes her gas hob, so it has to stay. A quick oversight of January in total. That's building up quite nicely, and hopefully we'll start to see some improvements on the solar and things like that in February. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. If you have got any questions, please ask in the comments below.